Sup guys, we're starting today the day 4 out of 365 days with me and a devotional day, and we'll be talking about today about Matthew 16. So I really recommend you to read that before we start. But if you want to read it at the end or whenever it comes to your heart, that will be very cool. And I believe it will increase your faith, your trusting, and that really can make a difference for you. Okay, so before we go into that, into all of these texts and this team and everything we'll talk about here today, I just wanted to ask you to follow me, subscribe this channel, hit the like button, and also leave a comment on how this series, how these days have been impacting you. And if you are in this devotional state every day, doing it with me, taking like 15 to 30 minutes to really be connected to God every day, even in a daily basis, even though you have your work, study, and all stuff, you're still taking this time to really glorify God and be connected to Him. I believe that will be very important for you. So, we'll start reading Matthew 16 in a moment that the Pharisees, they just wanted him to give a miracle and signs and all this stuff, but that truly were a good thing. They really wanted to put Jesus in a discomfort place. I mean, like, you have to prove to us you are the Son of God. And basically, then Jesus will ask their disciples with what they believed he is and what people talk about him. And, when Peter just comes in and says, "Hey, thou art the Son of God," and all this stuff, something really, really uh, burned my heart. And it was like a flash for me because he says, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." And then Jesus answered and said, "For flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven." And that is so, so awesome because, I mean, it's not about us, it's not about what we think as human beings, as a flesh and blood, but it's about our connection to the Holy Spirit. And when we allow the Holy Spirit to talk in us, to move in us, to take actions in us, that's what makes the difference. If I'm just come here, hey, I'm just gonna record a video, whatever and stuff. But if I'm not concentrated on hearing the Holy Spirit, on feeling what He's saying to me, to really take this word and this message for you, then I cannot really reveal the good stuff, the truth, the true gospel. And then he also says, "And upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I'll give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosened in heaven." So here he's given all authority to the church. He's given all the keys of the kingdom into his hand and also to the church. And today we live in an era where it's been completely abandoned, the concept of church. And if you're not on a local church, serving, giving stuff into other people, and really flowing with the Holy Spirit in unity, then you're not doing the right thing. Because a flame, it has to burn, but it has to burn in unity. It's like you have a fire and you have a lot of sticks that's keeping hold of that fire, and you have gold, but take out the sticks. I mean, grab a stick there and take it off. How much time will it keep burning? So when we are together, united as church, we can do greater stuff. And if you look at the history of the church and everything that's been happening the years past before, the decades, the centuries before us, you're gonna see that there's really been the unity that's made the church grow so much and advance so much, and that's so important for us. I mean, we're not gonna reach the universities, we're not gonna reach all of the areas of great uh and high power if we're not where if we cannot be united. And I mean, I don't say, hey, this church is better than this. No, but we have to be united as sons of God, those who seek his face, those who want to be fulfilled with his presence and to live completely surrendered by him at his feet. Oh, but there will be the ones who indeed they ain't truly Christ, truly Christians. There will be. But what we have to do is grow in Jesus Christ and serving others, even if they're not true Christians. We have to stop putting ourselves like we're great and we're high and we're better than others, because that's not what Jesus called us. He has called us for love, a true love, and the love which can support it all suffering, waiting, and all else. So we truly need to have this conscious. He's calling us for love, for unity. We cannot live apart of this. But we should go on in the text, because something here also really has touched my heart. And right now, Jesus will start revealing them, the things that will happen, that he will be killed and raised again in the third day, and all else. Then Peter, at the same time, so things really got really fast here, and Peter says, "They shall not be into thee about the resurrection and all." And then, there's this whole context. I know you're gonna read right there, so I'm not gonna talk everything. But continue here. Jesus says into his disciples, "If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." And this thing, it just burned my heart in a way that this is the true gospel. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. If you want to follow Jesus truly, deny your lust, deny your sexual desires, deny your lines, your little advantages taken. I mean, you have an opportunity to make a negotiation, and you want to be that person who will win advantage over other people. I'm Brazilian, and right here we have a lot of this. Some really mean people who just want to take advantage out of others. And I believe that even though in your reality you may not be like Brazil, but you still have, there is still this. And we need to have this knowledge that we're not here to make our own wills. I mean, and that goes for all areas. Jesus didn't say, oh, deny yourself only in the sinful things. No, he said also, deny yourself even in the pleasures of your flesh. I mean, if you have like problems with food, you just eat too much, even if it ain't a sin, you still, and it is, but even if it wasn't, you still have to deny yourself in that sense. Oh, you have to deny yourself when you don't want to go to church, but you have to go. When you don't want to truly go to places where to preach the gospel, but you have to go. You want to, I mean, there's some places where you don't want to be at that moment. I mean, it's late, you want to sleep, you're cold, you're thirsty, whatever. I mean, I'm just trying to say one thing here. Maybe you're in a situation which is pretty bad. I mean, it's not comfort at all, and you're completely discomforted there. But what you have to do is deny yourself. If you're living his purpose and his will for you, then you have to deny yourself and not go that way. And comes to all areas of our lives. I mean, you're the temple of the Holy Spirit. So how can you not take a look, take cover, take care of your own body? I mean, how can you not train and not do exercises when he's wants you to go on more and more time without having like physical pain that won't allow you to keep going, to keep preaching his message, to go in places he wants you to go? So you have to deny them. The same thing is by the other extreme. I mean, you just want to know about exercise, and sometimes he'll hold you back and say, hey, you have to deny this, because I have for you more than just doing exercises and training and all this stuff. Maybe I have for you is a complete and greater work. So deny that. Deny spending all your life and all your time just doing that. So that's what is calling us. And by that, I finish our devotional. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, also follow me on all the social media, Instagram and etc. So see you guys next time.